Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Infinite Fusion Randomizer playthrough. This is part 32, and this episode we're here with the Sinnoh starters, surprisingly enough. We did go ahead, got Turtwig last episode. I said I would go ahead, train it up, make sure that we had it all ready so that we could fuse Torterra and Infernape with Napoleon, Napoleon with Torterra, etc. And we'll go ahead and see if there's any custom fusions with those. Seeing as they are starters from the same generation, there's a pretty high chance of it. That does mean that Espeon and Empoleon are unfused for the moment, but it is still on the layout. The layout isn't wrong. I haven't decided if any of these Pokemon are going to be worthy of replacing it. After all, Espeon has done a lot for us. But first, I did find out a slight trick to training up Pokemon quickly, and I do want to go over that real quick. So, in my box before, I had a Hitmontop, okay? Still here, still a Hitmontop, but it was level 40. And that's because Super Splicers go ahead, and they take the highest level of the two and match the Pokemon to that level. So because my Turtwig was like level 5, and the Hitmontop was level 40, when I fused them together, I immediately have a Turtwig at level 40. Which means training is actually very, very easy, and I could have been doing this all along, and I'm done. So with that, I unfused them. You do lose a tiny bit of XP from that. They both hit level 36, level it up twice, boom, Torterra. Much easier, can probably get a load more fusions out that way. But this episode is all about the fusions. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to fuse everything with everything. So Empoleon with Infernape, we'll fuse it one way around, then we'll fuse it the other way around, then we'll move on to like Infernape, Torterra, you get the idea. And then once that's all done, I'm going to reset my game so we don't lose all of our Super Splices and all of the XP, because it takes time, and time is a precious thing. So first up, Empoleon and Infernape. Are you a custom sprite? Are you magical? Are you worthy? Those are some big hands. those are some big hands. I kind of like the fact that the crown is like part of its skull. It's not wearing a crown. That's just actually what it is. It's the Emperor Flame Pokemon. It's a powerful title. It uses a special kind of martial arts involving all its limbs. That's right, including the tail. The leader has the biggest horns. Horns? Are we really calling them horns? I suppose, yeah, we are calling them horns. Is this like the devil's Pokemon in a way? That's pretty cool, actually. We do actually have a DNA reverser, I think is what it's called. So we'll go ahead and use that as well. Wow, you can learn a lot of moves, huh? Does not matter what ability we have and stuff like that. We can go ahead and DNA reverse this. I think it's the first time I've actually tried using this, but if we're resetting the game anyway, we may as well use it now. We'll reverse it and see what it looks like the other way around. Oh, we get an evolution screen for it as well. Okay. Okay. Oh. As he blades. Oh. Oh. Oh, now that looks sick. That's a sprite right there. Empernape, that's a sprite right there. That's something to consider. Does it stay as a fire-water type? That is a question. We're about to learn a lot of moves again. Oh. No, we're not. Never mind. We've used our DNA reverser. Real quick, what type is that? And do I not get a Pokédex description? Steel Fighting! For anyone that doesn't know, that's my favorite type combination in the entire game. That's a pretty nice typing. That is a pretty nice typing. That's one to definitely consider. Would I prefer that over Espeon? Maybe. Maybe. I might. I actually might. But we aren't done here. We are not done here. We have many more to fuse. That is just a very good start. So from here, let's go ahead and go with Infernape and Torterra, as they're the closest, I guess. Torterra looks like it has a lot more green on it than I'm used to. It seems like it's a little bit moldy, so we'll see if that has an impact. I don't know. That's Finn. Oh, 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 oh! That foot on the right is giving me some weird vibes. It's like he's broken his ankle. Tornape. The Flame Continent Pokemon. Okay, Groudon, you've got a rival. Just saying. Small Pokemon occasionally gather on its unmoving back to begin building their nests. I don't think that's a good idea on this thing. Its fire never goes out. Charizard can learn from that. We are not going to learn any of these Torterra moves, because that is definitely not a fusion we are keeping. That doesn't quite compare to Empernape. Just a little bit worse. Just a little bit. You know? Maybe one day. It'll be good. But we do want to see what Torterra looks like with Infernape. This way around, that looks beautiful. There's no way this could go wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe there is any way that this could be bad. This is going to be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Yup. Tail goes off the screen. Powerful. Inferterra. That's a nice name, actually. That's a nice name. Does that mean that's just fighting ground? Fire ground, even. Fire ground. Okay. Yep. Same kind of Pokedex entry, just small Pokemon gather on its back. I don't really know why. It's a pretty barren wasteland. Maybe like a Trapinch could like dig into its back. Oh god, that sounds like a parasite kind of thing. That's ugh. Ugh, never mind. I didn't know. No. Yep. We are not going with that. And then last but not least, Empoleon and Torterra. We'll go ahead, we'll fuse these two together and see if these two have anything. Sadly, Infernape Torterra didn't have any custom sprites from what I could tell. So... Oh my god, that's crazy! Oh my god! What? Hold on, this is the Pokemon of seasons right here. We have a tree for, like, summer. We have... Its crown almost looks like antlers, which makes me think of deer for, like, autumn and winter. It's got, like, ice spikes. It's got, like, a spring kneecaps. What on earth am I looking at? Torleon, what are you? The Emperor Continent Pokemon. That is a nice title. Small Pokemon occasionally gather when moving back to begin building their nests. The leader has the biggest ones. Okay. We do have one more to see. I think this is my favorite. Empernape was good. This is something else, honestly. That's something else. That's absolutely crazy. I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with Torrent. We could have this thing modest as well. Oh, that's such a good fusion. We're gonna unfuse it and see what it looks like the other way around, just in case we miss anything. I imagine that is the better way around. So we want Torterra, then Empoleon? Yeah. Okay. Final way around, then we reset the game and make sure that, you know, we get the best of this. What is this? Okay, yeah, we'll stick with the Emperor Continent Pokemon. No offense to this one. Okay, yeah, you're trying your best, but I think we'll go with the other one. Steel Ground is a nice typing, though. Steel Ground is a nice typing, though. Alright, well, with that, I suppose we'll have a very brief look at its stats, just out of curiosity, because I've decided that, you know, we're going with the Emperor Continent Pokemon, right? We kind of have to. It looked amazing. There's a lot of clicks. We do also have an Espeon, and we do have a bunch of EVs. I haven't decided entirely on what evolutions we're going with. I'm kind of relying on finding a wild evolution and going ahead and making one for myself. But we'll see. For now, though, quick game reset. Alright, and we are back with Torleon right in our pie. Sadly, it didn't let me choose a modest nature this time. It made me go with sassy nature or gentle. So maybe I was just completely stupid before and got modest from a different one, but either way, this thing is very even in its stats. This thing has basically 90 across the board in all of its stats right now, and that isn't a bad thing. We have a nice mixed attacker. This thing will work. We need to just give it Surf and a couple of TMs, and I think we have ourselves a brand new team member. I think, as good as Espeon was, I think this is going to be its replacement, honestly. Can it learn Nasty Plot? I can dream, okay? I can dream. If it could, that'd be amazing. It should be able to learn Surf, though. Imagine just having a surfing Emperor Continent Pokemon the size of a Torterra coming at you. That'd be absolutely crazy. I'd be terrified. Honestly, I'd be absolutely terrified if this thing surfed at me. We did go with the Torrent ability, meaning that we should be able to get a nice boost whenever we go for Surf, mainly because I don't think we have any great Grass-type moves. If we had, like, Energy Ball, I'd be okay with it, but sadly we don't. We do have Ice Beam, though, which I think is worth taking. Purely because our coverage isn't the best. It's good. It's good coverage. It's just not the best. Do we want Aqua Jet? I suppose our attack is actually decent, so we may as well keep it. We don't need Crunch because we have Amphitar for that. Amphitar is our Crunch Pokemon. We don't need many Pokemon with that. Sadly, we don't have anything crazy in the way of a Grass-type move. So at the moment we have Mega Drain, and that's... I mean, that's not the best, alright? That's definitely not the best. Can you learn Moonblast or Play Rough? Just... The Pokemon originally can't learn it, but just out of curiosity, just for some coverage, I guess. Nope. Unfortunate, but we are going to keep it. we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put Espeon back in the box, we can take our team back as was, and last episode we were going into the middle of something a little bit crazy. We went into a bar, we got a bunch of alcohol, we went onto a dance floor, things were wild, but we did end up getting a train pass, which means that we can go ahead and go into the beautiful region of Johto. Now, I have reshuffled all of the wild Pokemon. Not that there would exactly be any Pokemon from this region anyway in there, so we'd probably be getting random Pokemon anyway, but we have reshuffled all the Pokemon, meaning we should definitely be seeing a bunch of new stuff in the grass. And that means no more Clefairy, okay? I know. Amazing. Absolute paradise. I'm so done with Clefairy. Alright, so we come to here. Real quick. Torleon, I am going to give you the XP share that I should have, actually. Just so that it's getting XP nice and quick. Which I think I have somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. We'll give that the XP share. We'll put Ninevore in front. That's a nice, reliable Pokemon. And we will speak to you. Board the train to Goldenrod City. Yes. Very well, the next train will be there any minute. Fast travel, activate. We're here. We're in a new region. What's going on? Who wants to give me stuff? It's my first time in the Johto region. It's like a whole new world. How exciting. We have the first time leaving Johto. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh are all different regions of the same country. This is true. That's why we call it the National Dex, not the Worldwide Dex. Okay. I have a very important business meeting in Saffron City. This train better not be late. Is that a... Oh, it's empty. Okay, I thought there was a giant Pokeball there for a second, not a trash can. Looking at upgrading this train system to a magnetic levitation train. Okay, this isn't Hogwarts. In the next few years, we're basing this new technology on the Pokemon move called Magnet Rise. No. We don't need to learn that. That's fine. There's some talk about upgrading the train. Make it possible to go between them even faster, but it was instant for me anyway, so I mean, that doesn't really affect me. But we can get into Goldenrod City, so what's going on here? First things first, can I run off into a random direction and completely ignore the storyline? What level are you? Apparently I can. I can just immediately run into any random direction and be lost in the Johto region. Well, we have... I'm reading that as Honk Me. We have Honk Me. That's a beautiful name. I love the name Honk Me, personally. Thunderbolt is neutral. That's unfortunate. I was like, wow. Two Pokemon that are potentially dark and water or flying, you know. I'm now locked into Thunderbolt. That was not a good choice to move for me. I don't know why I didn't just go for Moonblast. I knew it was dark. I don't know why I thought Starmie would be water type when it was secondary. Very dumb. Give me anything? But they'll be strong enough to take on Goldenrod Gym. Alright. That's a good point, actually. Goldenrod Gym. Can I go in there immediately? Do I need anything to start my journey? Oh. I'm really sorry, but the previous gym leader has left unexpectedly to move to the Hoenn region with his family. I thought this would be... Wouldn't this be Whitney? Why would... What? You have to bear with us and wait until we find someone to replace him. What time realm am I in? Who is this gym leader? Aww, plants need plenty of sunlight to grow healthy. Oh, you're not gonna... No? You're not gonna give me a squirt bottle? Everything I know about this region has been flipped on its head. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. I suppose we want to go into here and see if there's anything to do with Professor Oak here or anything like that. Are you here for the luck number show? Want to check the IDs of your numbers? Sure. None of your ID numbers match. Wow, who would have predicted that? With a special quiz campaign, answer 5 questions correctly to win an incubator. I don't care. I don't care. Team Rocket took over Silphco and Kanto. I heard it on the news. Hope everyone there is alright now. Yep, that's cool. Can I go up here? Thank you. I went into those stairs. I dove into them head first. Listen to radio anywhere. It's important to be able to get into character when you're animating a radio show. I based my technique on a Pokemon move called Roleplay. No. I do like the move tutors. They teach some pretty interesting moves that you wouldn't usually want. But they teach moves that I don't really want. You know, I like the fact they're different, but they're not good different. They built a new radio tower to replace the old creaky one. What am I doing in this region? That's my question. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I kind of just got sent here to go and do a thing. What can I buy in the mart? Super spices. I'll buy a bunch of those. I'm always going to need more of them. Always. How many max potions do I have? None. How many hyper potions do I have? 20. That's fine, really, to be honest. What are you doing over here? What are you? You just sell normal gems? You're the worst merchant I've ever seen. Just normal gems? Oh. I was meant to go in here. Okay. Hey, this part of the store is still under construction. You can't be here. Well, why wouldn't you block off the stairway then? The other building I went into blocked off their stairway. That's a big shield. And it still looks better than the Pokemon. Why does the shield always look so crisp? Why? Aegislash's shield. Also, why is Aegislash so common? I feel like we've seen Aegislash so much. It's actually crazy. Sorry. What did it just say was coming in? I think I read that wrong. I'm not going to say what I think I read, but I think I read that wrong. I read that wrong. Okay. Ooh, it's Ivendi. Okay, interesting. Wow. Right. That makes the name much more reasonable. But Flamethrower does take it out. Okay. Wow, my mind is great. Thanks, mind. Worker Angus has been defeated. Yes, cash. You should at least put a helmet on if you're going to hang out in here. Don't worry. One of my Pokemon is holding a rocky helmet. Therefore, we'll be fine. If there's ever something falling towards me, I'll just throw my Pokemon on top of me and let them get smacked. Because they'll be fine. I'm sure that's the exact way I was meant to think of this, okay? Rapid Reavus, though. I feel like the color's kind of nice. Like, I like the pink tips. It's kind of missing his body, though. If it was just like a floating unicorn head, which it kind of is. I mean, I kind of like it. It is a floating unicorn head. But it's just missing something. Just a little something. Gas Gnaw, I'm sorry, you are not surviving a crunch. You are a ghost type among ghost types. And I'm very curious to see what you look like. It's actually pretty fitting. You know, it's pretty fitting. I can believe that as a genuine design. That's a pretty good Pokemon, to be honest. It's a fitting Pokemon. It's just got double faces all. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder if Gengar and Dusknoir have a custom sprite. Actually, we find a relic vase. Ooh, fancy. I can't wait to drop that one running around. It's dangerous around here. Is it, though? Is it really, though? These people are all wearing hard hats, to be fair. Wait, they're workers. They're all just workers. What exactly is going on in here? I thought I had to go in here because people started battling me. I didn't actually think things through. Am I actually meant to be in here? This is a water type, right? Yes, it is. Good. Sadly, that isn't enough to KO it, though. I don't like how bright that Staryu is, either. It's such a bright color. Doesn't like facts for the Hypno, because Hypno is creepy, but... Why is it such a bright color? I don't know of any Staryus that look like that. And Geonite, so we are swapping out of there. We'll go into Torleon. Okay, I read Geo. It's finally time for this thing's first fight. Oh my god. This thing is a unit. This thing is an absolute unit. I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy I am. Ice Beam is always going to be super effective. Whether this is Dragon or Flying, Ice Beam is going to be super effective. However, I kind of want to know for sure if Dragonite is always classified as a Dragon type. So we're just going to Surf. Neutral. It is a Dragon type. Oh. So Dragonite is a Pokemon that is always going to be classified as a Dragon-type Pokemon, whether it's the first half of the fusion or the second half. Okay. We can go for a Crunch. Skill neutral. Should be fine. Damage. Absolute damage. There we go. We are a strong Pokemon right there. I will say for sure, we replaced Esloan for a Pokemon that is weaker. We absolutely did that, but it looks cooler, and that's all that matters. That actually looks pretty cool as well. I like Ledge Kazam. That's pretty nice, actually. Is this a Ledian with actually decent stats? Is this a Ledian that can do stuff? I feel bad for Ledian. I really do. It's such a nice design and it's such a cool Pokemon, and it's just terrible. It's such a bad Pokemon. I wish it was good. It has such weak attack for being like a punching-based Pokemon. It's so stupid. Vilefy though, sorry you're Vilefy, you're not surviving a Flamethrower. I'd like to pretend you could, but no. No. Oh! Oh! I didn't say you could survive that. I was absolutely certain you wouldn't survive that. Absolutely certain. I'm once again reminded of the bulk of Vileplume. Okay, alright, I'll try not to forget that. We defeat Worker John. Why is at the top of this place? And why are all these workers so rich? Trying to get down to the basement, there's nothing to see down there. No? I'm going up. What's in the basement? Wait, what? It won't open. What's in the basement? I wasn't trying to get to the basement, now I am. Now that you've mentioned it, it's one of those things where you always get told, hey, don't do that, so you go and do it. Okay? I've got to go and do it. That's a cool fusion. I like the pendulum. Oh, that's such a good touch. That's such a nice little detail. That pendulum. Oh, it's like the perfect scary Pokemon for Halloween. Oh, that's such a nice little touch. I love it. I also kind of love its neck beard, neck fur, mane. What do you call it? All of those kind of work. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. What is coming out? Snorlax and what? Snortyke. Snorlax and... Beauty. Absolute beauty. Look at that beautiful Pokemon. Oh, that's perfection right there. That's a perfect Pokemon right there. You get slapped by my Rocky Helmet. This is the Pokemon that has the Rocky Helmet. I totally didn't forget that. Okay? I totally remembered. Yeah. Let's pretend I remembered. I don't think I'd want to put a Gyarados on top of me to protect myself from falling rubble. I'm pretty sure I'd get crushed. So actually, I take back my statement from earlier. Oh, I can get in from there. What are you looking for? There's no Team Rocket in here. Why would you mention Team Rocket? I mean, when I first saw the Pokemon, or these trainers attacking me, I actually thought they were Team Rocket, to be fair. So... kind of thing. I do feel like we're on a little bit of a wild goose chase right now, though. I'm not entirely sure where we're meant to be going anymore. Everything's been kind of thrown out of whack, because we just kind of got shucked into the middle of nowhere, just like, hey, go to Goldenrod. I thought we were going to finish a whole region and then start on the next sort of thing, but nope. We're going to punch that thing in its face, because it's kind of terrifying me with its one leg and tail, and that thing's all over the place. Done free? Okay. I thought it was going to look a little bit, I don't know, prettier than that. That's a weird looking Pokemon right there. But still, everything's now back to like being level 39. We were just fighting like a ridiculous level against Blaine. Everything's dropped so much. Golbafet. No. No, please. Please, no. What ability do you have? Just let me swap out. Oh no. It's Poison Psychic. Flamethrower is my best move, just don't go for Mirror Coat. Or any attacking move from the Golbat, to be honest. Oh no. And a crit? I don't think the crit was necessary, I don't think the crit mattered at all. I think a single Poison Fang, even from a Wobbuffet, I think that was gonna KO. It was just gonna KO. I don't like Wobbuffet with a larger mouth though. That does not need to happen. That, you know, I only just really looked at the design of this thing. Why? Why? Absolutely why? No one needs a Wobbuffet with a mouth that big. It's terrifying. And the Rat King. See, the annoying thing about King is it can be Sea King, it can be Nidoking, it can be Slow King? Which king is it? It's Slow King. Okay. There are so many kings. Why is there so many kings? Nasty plot. Okay, that's kind of scary. Don't do that. No, no, no. Bad. Bad. No. We're just gonna Thunderbolt again. I know it was neutral, but whatever. It works. Okay, none of that. And we can go into this area and see what's going on in here. The inspector is testing out the elevator right now, but she should almost be done with the inspection. Who do we want in front? Let's just slap Rhynine in front, I guess, because it's kind of fast. What are we doing here? What's up? Safety inspection? Yeah, that's what I told those goose downstairs. How gullible. Truth is, we can't let anyone down in the basement because we have a very important individual visiting. Oh, is it by any chance the legend, the man himself? No, not Danny DeVito. I'm talking about Giovanni. But you don't need to know that. Let me take care of you. You take care of me? Oh, you can like go to a picnic, lay out a picnic table, and give me some sandwiches. That sounds great, actually. You know, I could really go for that. I could go for that right now. Instead, I'm gonna get attacked by a bladed young Mega, and that's. I suppose that's fun in its own way. The Thunderbolt should absolutely destroy this thing. There should be a Water and Bug type. That is a cool looking Pokemon, though. That is a very nice looking Pokemon. Pika Lynx. Is this thing in a... Oh, that's an annoying typing to deal with. I think this thing is... electric and ground? Right? So we can surf it. Oh my god. The tail goes off the screen, I'm scared. I'm scared. Dig. No, 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 don't dig. No, no, no. We're gonna flood the hole you just dug. That should work. Okay, that should actually work. Surf should flood the hole, okay? It really should. I would like it if there was a bunch more of those, like, little interactions between moves that you don't see very often, like with, what is it? Is it Thunder that hits Fly? Moves like that, little interactions between moves. There should be so many more of those. It'd make Pokemon so much more fun as a whole. It'd make things a lot harder to remember, which would be a downside for a lot of people, but personally, I would love that. That would actually be so nice if I could just go to flood Pokemon that use Dig. Fine. Use the elevator if you want. You won't get far anyway. Another one is Earthquake hitting Pokemon that use Dig. Which floor would you like to go to? The basement, I guess. I should probably heal, but I've got other priorities right now. I am very curious about what's going on in here. We find ourselves a PP up. Okay, useful for those that have small PP. Right. Hold up. Holding up. Wait, what do you want me to hold up? I don't have anything to really hold. I don't have anything near me really. I can't hold anything up. I can hold my own arm up. Look at that. Boom. Done. Oh my god, what am I looking at? I looked at my arm for a second and this is on my screen. What am I looking at? What is that? Oh my god. I want a Dragonair. I really do. It's such a glitchy Pokemon in the Randomizer. Or in the Fusion Generator, I should say. It's such a glitchy Pokemon. Even on the website itself, outside of this game, it's such a glitchy Pokemon because it has a giant tail that just completely overwrites so much. I want a Dragonair. I don't want a Dragonite. I'd never evolve it. It would just be a Dragonair. If I ever find one, it's staying as a Dragonair. Dignate. Alright, kinda scary. Nope, you're getting hit by Thunderbolt though. Oh, why did I try and Thunderbolt? Why did I not swap? Why did I not swap? What am I doing? What did I just do? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was such a stupid idea. I don't think we're going to outspeed this thing, so I'm just going to go for 2 Arc Jets and hope that does enough. It will be enough. Okay. I was thinking maybe it might KO because it's 4 times super effective stab, you know, that sort of thing. I haven't put the Mystic Water back on this thing, it's holding an EXP share. I don't think that would have made the difference to KO it, but that is something I need to do. I suppose we just continue for now? Our team's getting a little bit worn down. I wouldn't mind healing, but at the same time, I'm kind of just pushing on. Jolson's out. Woo Quaza. Okay, alright, buddy. Listen, buddy. That's a nice looking color, though. That's a nice looking color. Why does that work? Why is that working. Why is that good? Why is that... I can't tell you how much I hate the fact that this is a good fusion. Wooper Rayquaza is a good fusion. Okay, game. Okay. Alright, buddy. Wooper Rayquaza. What a Pokemon, honestly. What a Pokemon. That's something I wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. And Mapper. Not gonna lie, kind of read it as Muppet. Does not survive. Absolutely doesn't. Beat Team Rocket Joel. Right. What is happening here? Oh. I'm gonna push on. We're not authorized to see the boss. Turn back immediately. I'm curious about the boss though. Executive. Turns out Volmok, which has a really interesting tail dynamic going on. Earth Power should bop this thing though, because it's 4 times super effective. Yep. That's what 4 times super effective moves do. I mean, we just got hit by an Earthquake on Rhynine. That's what happens. Trying to learn Crunch. Didn't we get rid of Crunch to learn Ice Beam? How are we learning Crunch again? Okay, that's weird. Kangas Toad. I want to slap that thing with a Thunder Punch. I want to slap it in its chubby cheeks. Chubby cheeks match off. Oh, it's the Kangaskhan body, not the Politoed body, so it doesn't really have chubby cheeks. I suppose that just means we win by default. It is going to punch me though, and it gets the confusion. But we break through. And Thunder Punch is enough to one-shot in return. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That could have went a lot worse. I'd send in Boracion. Boratris Glaceon. Right? That just sounds like Sacred Fire. That screams Sacred Fire to me. If my other 2 fire types weren't KO'd, this thing would be a lot less scary. That's a horrible looking fusion. That's some nightmare fuel right there. That thing will stare into your soul. That's the last thing you will ever see. That's absolutely terrifying. You need to get bopped. You need to disappear and get bopped. Okay. None of that. And he gives way, meaning we can now access the boss. Do we go into the boss right now? I think we do. We're just gonna go for it. Carlos. Wahahaha, I'm impressed you were able to find me here. I came here to meditate on the future of Team Rocket. We had great plans for the world, but you kept making it difficult for us to take it to the next level. All I ever wanted was to genetically engineer something useful, but I failed. Perhaps we shouldn't be toying with God's creations, but no, I'm not stopping, I'm sorry. Perhaps we should just leave nature alone to its simple, one-minded schematics. Nope. Nope, not doing that. You came all the way here looking for Viridian City's gym leader? It is indeed me. Very well. I shall go back to Viridian City and fight you one last time. I may not have the legendary birds by my side anymore, but I do not intend to lose this time. We will see each other again soon, Carlos. Okay, but what you got in your fridge, mate? There's some half-eaten food in the fridge. Better get going. Why? I'll finish it. I'll finish the food. Don't think I won't. Alright, you're underestimating how much I like food. Okay, I will eat that food. I guess there's a rose incense. I see a TM up there. We are going to grab that. None of these are connected to anything? Huh. TM71 Stone Edge. Ooh. Ooh, that's not a bad TM at all. Can I, like, put the radio on? Guess not? What are you doing here? I've got my key again and no one's around to let me in this time. I guess I'll have to go through the department store to get in this time. Huh? What do you want? Leave me alone. Well, I think this is where we're going to wrap up this episode. I was probably meant to go here first, see that guy, and then go to the department store, but I wonder what I can buy, and found the right area completely on accident. So, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!